Hello, my name is Daria and this game is The Long Dark. We are at Bleak Inlet in the pensive lookout. Now I'm going down. In the previous video I found the forester's revolver. I have it with me now. Since I'm not going back the same way to Coastal Highway, I'm going to go down using that rope nearby, and then I'm not sure how much of Bleak Inlet I'm going to explore this time, but I'll be going back, going through the cave that goes to Forlorn Muskeg, and from there to Mystery Lake, and then to Coastal Highway. Now I could take that old man's beard. Like, it doesn't weigh that much, and I've been collecting it. Like, can it be used for trading? I don't remember. I think it can. So I'm collecting all of the stuff I can collect, and going through the cave means that I can have extra weight. I don't need to climb. Like, if I go back the same way I came here, I would need to climb the rope in the ravine. But this way I can take more stuff with me. Like, I'm going to look for saplings, maybe burdocks. Oh, let's see. Yeah, I'm not going to worry about the deer. I have cured meat in the backpack. I don't need to get any venison. Now, was there something here? Something between these. Yes, I think there was something behind. Or did I already check this? Maybe I did. Oh, let's see. Looks like I haven't been through here. Yeah, there's maple sapling. Taking that. Anything else? Doesn't look like it. I'm going back the same way. I'm going to check the small cabin. But it's to the right. From here I just need to follow here the left side. And I'll end up at that cabin. Oh, there's a deer. And then it's gonna run. Now the weather is really nice for a change. Where was the cabin? Is there? I can see a fence. And I think I'll be following the river, getting back to the road from here. So how about these? These are birches. Let's take them as well. definitely haven't been here. Like I was wondering, have I been here or not? But those saplings wouldn't be here if I had come this way. So let's see, what do we have in here? There's a trunk. I could take these and harvest them. Oh, storm lantern. What's that? Carrot. Potato, that's ruined. Oh, revolver cartridges. Yeah, I have the forester's revolver with me, but I left all the cartridges by the rock climb up there, so I didn't have any. But now I have some. I could harvest those. Some soda and more carrots. And I've got this. Chips. Yeah, I'm harvesting all those. 0.10, 0.19, not much. That's ruined. So I'm not taking ruined dog food. There's those. Oh,
this stuff will come in handy.
But I think I already have. Yes, I have one of those. So I can harvest that. Now, is there anything here I want to take? Any of the decorations, like pictures and such? And there is the curtains. So I think I'll be staying here for the night. I'll be harvesting all that stuff I collected and harvesting all the curtains. Getting the cloth, I can store it somewhere, leave it, and then I can come back for it later. But it's always easier when it's in one place. It's the morning, but the weather is, well, can't tell if it's a blizzard ending or blizzard starting, so I'll be staying in for now. Cooking the ruined potatoes. Like, you can still cook it. It'll be 50% when it's cooked. When it's ruined, you cook it, it's 50%. And then it'll last. And even if the cooked one gets ruined, you can still eat it when you're on cooking level 5, like I am. So now I have all the cloth I could get from here. And that means there's 38, so I had 2 pieces, so it's 36 pieces. So the weight is going up maybe a bit too much. I was thinking there's the, what was it, the Canary Workers Residence. I think I left some stuff there, and I'll probably leave the cloth there, and then I can come back for it later. Like, I have lots of cloth in transfer pass, and then I'll leave some of it here. I just need to make notes so I'll remember where I have cloth. But I have something like 200 pieces at Coastal Highway, so those are going to last me for quite some time. But it's still a good idea. Just have a stash here and there, and then when you run out, you just need to make a journey, shorter or longer, depending on where you left the stuff. Now I'm Should I... How much water? I don't need water right now. I'll probably stay a little bit in the cannery workers' residence. I can boil some water there. Now I'm just cooking the potato and then check if the weather is good enough, and if not, then I'll just wait for the weather to clear. Well, this looks promising. It was a lot worse earlier, so it's probably improving. I was going to go and check this way, but there was possibility of having something here next to that waterfall. Oh, that's rabbits. So yes, we have a maple sapling. Those I'm going to take, and I'll probably leave all the saplings at the camp office. That's ruined, and that's ruined. Pinnacle beaches. Now can I could take that and test, like, I suppose I could warm that up. Now then I was thinking there is a bridge going over that and then following the river, or maybe just following the left side. Like, there might be more saplings somewhere here, and this should take me back to the road. So what does the map say? Yeah, there might be a corpse somewhere along this way, and there might be a hatchet. And I realized I picked up a storm lantern, so I'm probably leaving that in the workers' residence as well. Like, that is not so important. But I'm still taking it to a place where it's easy to get if I want to get it. So yes, that's the road. And I don't see the map shows a corpse, but I'm not seeing. Oh, and now the weather is getting worse. It doesn't really matter, since the road is here. I'm not getting lost, even if I lose visibility entirely. I'll just need to follow the road. And now we have deer carcass. 4 minutes, I'm taking that. I'm not taking the hide or guts. I don't want unnecessary weight. Now, let's see, there isn't anything in the other direction, so I'm going this way. And now I'll just need to follow the road and I'll get to the workers' residence. Or I can go inside a car by the road if the weather gets really bad. So as you can see, the weather is bad, but the temperature isn't even going down. Of course, I have good gear. Not the best possible, but good enough that in Pilgrim mode it needs to get really cold before it becomes a problem. So now the plan is going to the workers' residence, and then I'm going to think about what I want to do here. Like, do I want to stay for a while or do I leave? Now it's just, where do I go? Okay, it's here. Here I'm going to the left, and the cabin is there. And there is a bear, which is not a problem in Pilgrim mode. Now, is it going to freak out? Doesn't look like it. There's enough distance. But it doesn't really matter, but I prefer not freaking out the bear. So now we have coal. And I can stay here basically as long as I want. I have fishing tackles. And there is a fishing hut. So food and water are not a problem. And what do we have here? That's ruined. But on cooking level 5 that doesn't matter. Let's take a look around. Now, what have I left here? Some water. Doesn't look like much. Oh, there's something in this box. Oh, I've been just cleaning up. Yeah. How about this? So firewood. Some clothes. And there is like this 2 here and 3 in the lookout. 96 bullets and there's 160 at the lookout. And we have hatchet. Not taking those. And just a couple of these. Okay. And this. But I had 3 of these in the lookout. It's the stump remover I need to find. Well, basically I don't need. I have 5 cans of gunpowder. So there's no need. I think I could harvest the curtains here as well and then put everything in the trunk. Leave them here for now and then I can come back later. It's noon, but I think I'm going to stay the rest of the day here and I need to plan, like, what do I want to do? Do I go to the cannery or do I leave? I could go to the cannery, check the trailers. I think there might be a couple of trailers I haven't checked. I need to take a look at the map, see if it's worth going there. It's the next day around noon. The weather, well, it was more windy earlier. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do about this. Now there's a bear there on the ice, but the plan has changed. I am going back the same way I came from. I just want to get back to Coastal Highway as quickly as possible, since I want to do some preparations. Let's see, I think I should be able to find that rope climb even with this kind of visibility. So I'm gonna do some preparations before going to Timberwolf Mountain and from there to Ash Canyon, and well, we'll see. I might go to Black Rock and check the Keeper's Pass. I was watching a video about, I think that was Interloper Run, and in Keeper's Pass, and that place looked a bit not inviting, so I'm not sure if I want to go there. But I need to get to Ash Canyon, and the preparations I'm going to do is I want to trade for salt. I want one of those 10-kilo bags, and I'll be taking that to Timberwolf Mountain with me. There is a meat curing box there, so the plan is take the salt there and then probably do some fishing, fill the box, then go to Ash Canyon, spend there as much time as needed, and then coming back the fish or meat is probably cured. And I think I can worry about Black Rock and Keeper's Pass at that point. But the main thing is I want to go to Ash Canyon and find that last firearm variant, which is the Curator's rifle. Since I now have all the others, I have 3 revolvers and 3 rifles, and there is 7 variants in total. So it's that one rifle I'm missing. Now, since the weather is a bit suspicious, I'm thinking I'll get to the lookout and then I could stay the night there, see if the weather is better in the morning, and then head towards the ravine. Although I want to get back to Coastal Highway as soon as possible, I'm not going to hurry too much. So now here there is a ledge. I'll just stop there. I'm not sure if I necessarily need to, but it's probably a good idea. Just take a little breather here and then continue the rest of the way up. And the weather, Well, it was a lot windier earlier. But I'm not sure if this is the start or end of the bad weather. Well, might as well go to the lookout and wait and see. But I have plenty of that cured meat and I can boil more water. So if needed, I can stay here several days. But I think it's probably just until the next morning, or if the weather clears, I think it might be a good idea to leave this evening until the weather clears only after dark. I don't really like going around in darkness. And here there is a mountaineering rope. Since the one that's there, I brought that with me from Mystery Lake, I think. I wasn't sure if this was going to be here, but it seems that this is always here in the lookout, since I have a couple of other runs I've been doing and the rope has been here in both of those. So I guess the next time, in the next new run, I'll probably trust that it will be here. And then if it isn't, then it's gonna be totally annoying. But now I should leave some stuff here. Like, I don't need this storm lantern. Look, there's quite a bit of stuff there at the top of the rope climb out of the ravine. So I'll need to... Well, I suppose I can just leave any other extra stuff I have in that container. I take all I have right now and then I'll just do some sorting and organizing by the container. And I think I can take a few extra kilos since it's after climbing up. And going back to Coastal Highway from that point isn't difficult. So let's see, 3 or 4 extra kilos shouldn't be too bad, just slow me down a bit. Now I'm gonna wait for the weather to improve a bit. It's now 2 hours later and I think I'm going I took a nap for a couple of hours and it will start getting dark fairly soon. But I was thinking, if I go to the ravine, I can spend the night in the train car and then climb up in the morning, totally rested. So that would be a good idea. But the thing is, in Pilgrim mode, the temperatures aren't that big of a problem. Like staying the night in the train car, especially having the improvised bedroll, it's not going to be any problem. And I have a couple of pieces of coal just in case. I picked up some coal when I was leaving from the workers' residence, but I left most of it in the lookout. Now I could take that. Can I? Yes. Some of these are so high that it just doesn't work. Now, so the reason I'm going back this way, one reason is I want to get back to Coastal Highway quickly, and the other one is it's now next day in real life, and I was looking at the map, like map of the cave going to Forlorn Muskeg, and also the map of Forlorn Muskeg itself, and there didn't seem to be anything interesting in the cave, and the other problem is that there is a possible moose spawn just outside the exit in Forlorn Muskeg, so I don't want to take that risk. Like if the moose is there, which is probably a fairly small chance, but it is a chance, so it would make things more complicated. So going back this way, I don't need to worry about that. And also going this way, I don't need to worry about the other moose, the one outside the camp office. Like if I went to Forlorn Muskeg, getting to the camp office, I would need to check if the moose is there. Nope, don't fall. Okay. Yeah, it's getting dark and getting tired as well. Now I don't need to. There are cattails here, but I don't think there's any point. But I have cattails in Coastal Highway. The ones by the river, I haven't picked them up. So if I need, and I don't think, well, there was some recipe that required cattails. Well, if I want to make that, I can go and pick up the cattails on the river. Yeah. But now, since it's getting dark and I need to spend the night in the ravine anyway, it makes more sense staying down here and sleeping and then climbing up in the morning. Now it's morning and the weather is cold. Now where is that? Up there. Rope is here. So let's climb up. And there is a cave on that level, so if I need to, I can go in there and make fire. And I suppose it's cold because it's so early morning. Well, we'll see. I need to first pick up the stuff I have in the container. So should I I suppose I could first check if I can find some birch bark, and the cave is that way, so I can go in there if the weather gets bad. And then leave when I'm fairly sure we're not getting a blizzard. Although I think the weather was worse a couple of hours ago, so this is probably going to end. But we'll see. Right now I'm gonna see if I can find all these are how many. Okay, I have plenty of sticks. I don't need those. No point taking any extra weight. But we have birch bark. So the plan for Timberwolf Mountain is taking a bag of salt with me and the woodworking tools. I don't think I need them, but I think I'd rather take them to the mountaineer's hut and find out I don't need them than go in there without and then figuring out that yeah, I should have taken them. Okay, I could also collect this stuff. And I was also thinking that taking some rifle ammo would probably be a good idea. I think there should be a rifle in the mountaineer's hut. I don't have my notes anymore, but the plan was to get the rifle in all of the main bases, and that was one of the main bases. I was in there for quite a long time. So I think there's a rifle, but I have no idea if there's any ammo. And there is some stuff in Pleasant Valley in the community hall, but don't remember what. There might be a revolver or rifle or even both. There might be ammo. But that remains to be seen. So the rifle ammo is not gonna weigh that much. I was thinking maybe taking 10. I'm not going to do that much hunting, but just for backup. Okay, let's check. We have birches here, so might be birch bark. So there's been a sapling here, but I have picked that up. Wonder, I could go and check this. I have probably checked this before. I don't remember. It's morning. I'm in no hurry. Oh, that's I was wondering what that yellow color was. Just plants. Okay, I don't see anything here. And the weather is, yes, it's totally clear now. So now I need to go and take my stuff and leave. It's a bit cold, somewhat tired. Okay, birch bark. I suppose the tiredness is because of the climbing. And the problem with that is I can't take too much extra. It's gonna slow me down so much. But I'm also not going to waste time. I could go into that cave and rest, but the weather might change. So yeah, I think I'm going at least to the other side. But there is, what is there on the other side? Is there a cave or is there a train car? There is something I can use for shelter. Now, how much did I leave here? Water and food, but how much is there? Okay, under 10 kilos. I can take everything. That's nice. Should I? I'm taking that. It goes a bit over. So let's eat this. Then we can go. But I would like to get over that railway bridge. Now, as the weather is so clear. Well, I don't have any extra weight. I'm not that tired. Yeah, I'm going. And if I need to, I can rest in the trailer in Coastal Highway. Oh, yes, there is shelter here. Like, I think there's a cave there, but there's also the tunnel. That can be used as shelter in case there's bad weather. Didn't remember that one. So now I'm going to stay in Coastal Highway for a little while. At least I need to get one Aurora so I can do the trade. Get the salt and maybe something else. We'll see. Depends on what's on offer. Oh, and now I have the saplings with me. So they will be in Coastal Highway. I was going to go to Mystery Lake and from there to here and leave the saplings in the camp office. But now, as I came back the same way, I have the saplings in the backpack. Then I have plenty of those. So I think there is no point getting these saplings from Mystery Lake. the coastal highway. But I can use them in Mystery Lake if I want to spend time there. Like I was thinking that at some point I'll probably want to furnish the lookout in Mystery Lake. Like just for fun. I have furnished the one in Coastal Highway. How about the one in Bleak Inlet? I suppose I could think about that as well. Like if I get bored. Yeah, I think I could drink. It's almost under 45 kilos. Now I need to be really careful, since the main problem right now is that it is late in the evening, and that means I'm even worse at steering the character than I'm normally. So nice and easy, slowly. So I won't fall. This is so, yeah, well, at least I won't be doing this for some time, as I'm going in totally different direction. Okay. And I was thinking the next time I go into Mystery Lake, I could probably go first to Pleasant Valley and then to Mystery Lake. Like I said, there is some stuff in the community hall, and there might be something in the bunker in Pleasant Valley. But the ones on this run, the bunkers where there is some stuff, they are in Mystery Lake, Pleasant Valley and Ash Canyon, if I remember correctly. And the one in Mystery Lake, I think that's empty. I had taken everything there was to take. But the one in Pleasant Valley is the hunters. So I don't remember. Have I taken all the trophies, the deer heads and stuff? So I could go there at some point, see if there is something left I could take. And the one in Ash Canyon, I was thinking that since I'm going there, now I might as well check everything and double check places I have always seen. Like I have been in the bunker since it was the last one for the traders' requests. And that means it's the conspiracy theory bunker, I think. So like see here, there are cattails. So if I need those, I can come and pick them up. Basically, I could just do another round here. Take all those cattails and check if I can find any more saplings. I think I have found all there are to be found here, but yeah, might as well. So now, what did I... Oh, I left some fish in the curing box. We'll see what the situation is with those. If they are cured, I'll just get something else and fill the box again. And now, do I want meat or fish? I need to think about that as well. That's basically the reason why the plans keep changing. First I think of something and then I think of something else and make plans, and then that something else makes me... Oh, the bear. Well, doesn't matter. This is so different compared to Interloper. Like I'm just walking here totally oblivious of all the wolves and bears. Although I do prefer not spooking them. But if I do spook them, it doesn't matter. Now I took the salt from here at some point. When was it? I don't remember. I suppose I could check if there is salt here. Now, cold and getting tired. Should I just go to those fishing cabins and spend the night there? Get into the garage in the morning, I suppose. Now we have salt here, so I'm taking it. No reason not to. Just collecting salt every time I pass one of these deposits, and then collect it in the lockers in the garage. So what was it? One of them was full, so it was 30 kilos, and the other one, I think there was almost 10 kilos in it. And now we get few kilos more. So now how much? 47. Okay. So I'll stay here until morning, and then in the morning I can get one of those pemmican bars. That gives me the maximum of 48 kilos. I won't be slowed down. And of course now there is a thing that it's gonna be so annoying if there is an aurora during the night. So it's just noon. Yeah, I think I'm eating that one and drinking some coffee. I'm going to the garage. Just in case there is an Aurora, so I can pick stuff for trade. But I think I'll be ending this video here and continuing in the next one.